All right, in this video I'm going to review an example of finding the coordinates of the midpoint if you have one or more of your coordinates that are negative. Process remains the same, and if you have a calculator to avoid the careless errors, that's always a good thing. Remember, midpoint, anytime we want midpoint, we're going to do the average, which means we add and we divide by 2. So if this is my x, and this is my y, and this is my x, and this is my y, remember I'm going to subtract my two x's, but subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive, and I'll show you what I do. If I had to subtract, and don't look at the coordinates right now, if I had to subtract 2 minus negative 3, when I say that to myself, here's what I write. 2 minus negative 3. I make the negative cross there. So then it reminds me that I'm just going to be doing positives. Okay, so that's a good strategy when you do it. All right, so again, let's circle our x's. And it doesn't matter which pair you start with, but you have to start with the same pair. So because our formula says x2 minus x1, then I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to say it's negative 8 minus negative 2 divided by 2. Notice I did that, minus a negative, I just made it a positive. Now I'm going to do my y, starting with y2. Negative 9 minus negative 3, and divide it by 2. If I combine these two, negative 8 and a positive 2, if you need the calculator, use it. That's negative 6. Negative 6 divided by 2 will give me negative 3, so there's my x coordinate. Negative 9 plus 3 also gives me negative 6. Negative 6 divided by 2 gives me negative 3 again. So my coordinates will be negative 3, negative 3.